What makes you convinced that this one's a no-brainer?
Well, I just said that we look for these, and in this case, if you go for appraisal rights, you will have literally a free put till, I would think, December, because Dell, I don't think, they themselves have said that they will not be able to close this sometime in October. And even that might be optimistic if China isn't too quick to give them approval. And so, therefore, if you go for appraisal rights, you have 60 days after the time it consummates to pull out if you want to. So you can always take the 1365, but sometimes good things happen during this period, and the company would want to get rid of these appraisal rights and make a different deal with you. Also, you might want to continue to go and get the appraisal rights adjudicated, because I do think that Dell is worth a great deal more than the 1365 that Michael Dell is offering, as I've said before.
Let's talk about both those situations. I mean, in terms of the first one, you've got the 60 days. What would cause you, for example, and maybe other investors to withdraw their appraisal rights after they've exercised them in a 60-day period?
Well, you see, you haven't exercised them. That's my whole point, that you have till, I would say, December to make up your mind. So if you go for appraisal rights, you don't have to exercise your appraisal rights and go to court. You could just say, I decided to change my mind and take the money.
But
and
what
so
could happen?
It's basically a free put. It's basically a free put.
What's the opportunity, do you think, in those 60 days?
Well, I mean, for one thing, you might have Dell and their banks, before even that period is over, not to want appraisal rights out there, not to want to have to go through it. And that's happened many times in the past with appraisal rights, and give you a premium.
Yeah,
but another thing might be that during that period, you really do. I think right now that it's worth more, but you could obviously change your mind during this period until now to December is a long time, seeing how well Hewlett Packard is doing, making other decisions, and so you can decide during this period whether or not you really want to go through with them.